Hi guys, it's Alex the trainer. Today we're going to talk about plantar fasciitis, what it is, exercises to help it, exercises to prevent it, and ways to treat it so you can get rid of that discomfort. Plantar fasciitis is generally the inflammation of the tissue that runs alongside of the foot. It's right here from the heel all the way to the toe. You can feel the pain sometimes in the heel or localized more so than not in the center of the foot. Being that I ran track in college, I suffered myself from plantar fasciitis with overuse and doing a lot of plyometrics because I was a hurdler. For you, it may be that you might need a new pair of running shoes, or you are jumping a little bit more than usual, or just overuse of that muscle. So first and foremost, I'm not a doctor, but these are things that have worked that help not just with myself, but the clients that I currently work with. Some of the exercises that I love to just start with to just stretch out this portion of the foot is going to be your standard calf stretch. You can do this on the wall, but one of my top favorites are going to be in a downward dog position. When I'm in that downward dog position, I'm going to start with one foot on the ground. Depending on the flexibility of that foot, I can go flat with it. I might feel this through my calf, but I ultimately want to feel it in my foot. You can rock back and forth into it, really stretching out the foot, switching if you have it on both feet. And if not, walking the dog is a really nice position to do it. So we have the downward dog, and then we have your basic plank position where you just push one foot on the floor and press the heel into the ground. That's going to be stretch number one. Stretch number two, a least conventional one, but super, super helpful, is you're going to be kneeling in the position I'm in now. Instead of your toes, the top of your foot flat on the ground, you're going to press your toes into the floor. In this position here, I'm actively pushing my toes into the floor to maximize the stretch to my foot. And depending on the tightness, again, you're going to sit back. If you're not feeling a lot of pressure up here, play around with it, go a little bit more. On a scale of 1 to 10, you want to be at a 5 or 6. You don't want to go too far into the uncomfort zone because then we might aggravate that tissue even more. Press down and come up. We're going to go for about 3 rounds of 30 seconds and then come up. So we have the kneeling one, the downward dog, and the plank position. And then the next one I ultimately love is using either a lacrosse ball, I have a stick, or even your dumbbell at home. You're going to roll on it and just apply that pressure. A nice little secret I learned was freezing a water bottle and doing the same mechanics and movement that I'm doing here, rolling your foot on that water bottle. The cold really just gives it like an instant good feeling. And then just roll it out. So this is my frozen water bottle. I'm just gonna roll wherever I feel the most discomfort. Sometimes it's in the heel and it's a sharp pain, or sometimes it's in the middle of the foot or the top of the foot. We're just really looking to roll out that fascia tissue and break up any adhesions. If you want to get to the corner of the foam of your frozen water bottle, that works too. Again, we really want to work on stretching it out before doing any exercises for it so that we can relax the tissue and break up any tightness within that tissue. What I also love is taking your favorite gel. I have a cooling gel here, and even lotion works, applying it to the foot. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your lotion and or gel that I have here, and you're gonna start from the middle of the foot to the top of the foot and just go up with it. It's sometimes better if you have someone to do it for you, but if you don't, that's okay, you can do it. You're gonna go 2 to 3 minutes of just going up, fanning up, there you go. Once you've done that for 2 to 3 minutes, now you can pull in from the heel. Again, this is a long lining of the fascia tissue that's here, that's like a bow and like a arrow, and we really want to make sure that we are breaking it apart. Once you've done that for 2 to 3 minutes, now you want to fan it out. So going along that same line, you're now going to pull apart. Break up those adhesions you may feel. If you need more lotion, go for it. This has a soothing cooling effect with some eucalyptus, so when it smells nice and too, it feels good. Again, I fannied it out for 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes of going straight up, 2 to 3 minutes of fanning out. You want a firm grip on that. Okay, all up into the toes. So that's the massage. We've taken care of other ways to stretch it. And now how to strengthen, how to ultimately prevent it. Obviously, you might want to change your shoe wear. If you're doing a lot of plyometrics or running or jump roping that you just literally jumped into doing without progression, you might want to scale back. But taking your ball, you're going to place your toes at the top and do some toe curls. Extend out, widen the toes, and curl. Open up, widen the toes. Open up, widen the toes. You can do 10 to 15 of these guys. With your heel just on the ground. Up, and then back down. Up, back down. Really try to extend, get those toes up, and then drop them back down. Up and back down. So what we've covered now is what is plantar fasciitis, best practices to get rid of it, whether that's icing or rolling on a water bottle, rolling on a dumbbell or a stick, massaging it, and simply staying off of it. In addition to some exercises that can help strengthen the foot to prevent it in the future. I hope this helps you guys and have a great day.